Hi boys and girls in pre-K, it's Mrs. Davis. Our new theme this week is butterflies and the life cycle of a butterfly. And I thought I would do a lesson today teaching you about the 4 stages and what happens in each stage. I'd also like to talk to you about what makes an insect an insect and some facts about butterflies. And then I'd like to share with you my grandfather's butterfly collection. So let's get started. Boys and girls, life begins as an egg. A female butterfly lays it on a milkweed leaf. It is shiny and white. It is about the size of a head of a pin. So I happen to have a pin here, and if you look right here, that's the head of a pin. That's how tiny the egg is. And here's a picture of one that's just blown up really large so you can see it. This stage lasts a few days. Then a caterpillar will come out of the egg, and it is called the larva. It usually eats the egg case. It spends its time eating milkweed leaves and resting, and then it molts or sheds its skin. So this part right here, it does that several times, and this stage lasts a few weeks. Then it goes into the next stage called the pupa. It hangs from a silk button on a leaf, and it forms a chrysalis. A chrysalis is a hard covering that protects it, and a big change is taking place inside. It's called a metamorphosis. That's when something changes from one thing into something else, and in this case, it's a caterpillar into a butterfly. And this greenish color starts to turn clear, and this stage lasts about 2 weeks. The last stage is when the butterfly emerges from the chrysalis, and it is an adult. So the next stage is the adult stage. It uses its proboscis, which is this part right here, to drink nectar from flowers or to drink water. And its job is to reproduce, which means to lay more eggs. And a female lays about 400 eggs. And then the life cycle begins again. So boys and girls, let's take a look again at the 4 stages. It's egg, larva, pupa, and adult. So let's talk about that adult stage. That is when we have a butterfly. Boys and girls, butterflies are insects. Insects have 3 main body parts. I'm going to show you on one of the butterflies in my grandfather's collection. This butterfly right here is a monarch butterfly. So it has 3 main body parts. It has a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. It also has a pair of antennae on top of its head. So a pair means 2, so there's 2 right there. It also has 6 legs, 3 on each side of the middle part of its body, the thorax. They also have an exoskeleton, or a hard shell, on this part of its body here. It's a covering that will protect what's inside. Now let's go back and look at those antennae again. It has 2. They are used for their sense of smell and for balance. They have 2 slender antennae with a small club at the end, and you can see those little clubs right on the end. That's how you know it's a butterfly. Now I learned some fun facts about butterflies I wanted to share with you. Boys and girls, did you know that they taste with their feet? That's pretty cool. They also live on an all-liquid diet. They just drink the nectar from flowers or water. And I learned something else out. They can't fly if they are cold. So I thought you might like those 3 fun facts. So now, boys and girls, I would like to show you the butterflies in my grandfather's collection. And I named them for you. So up here, this one is called the tiger swallowtail. It's a male. Look at the colors on it. This one was the monarch that we were just looking at. This one is called a cabbage white. See, it's white color. This one's called an orange sulfur. It's a pretty orange butterfly. This one's called a clouded yellow. This one is called the spice brush swallowtail. And these are called wood nymphs. I love the little dots on them. And then up here, boys and girls, I have a chrysalis. I actually have 2 of them. And that was that stage when it was in the pupa stage, and it had that hard case where the butterfly was making its amazing change inside. And on this side, I have another tiger swallowtail. This is the female. If you notice, she has blue on her wings. So beautiful. And then down here is another monarch. And this one is called a clouded sulfur. Such interesting names. Now, boys and girls, you might have noticed on the butterflies that their wings are absolutely beautiful. And if you notice, on each side, they look exactly the same. I see the same designs and same patterns and same colors. Do you remember what we call that when something has the same design on both sides? It means that it has symmetry. Butterflies are a great example of symmetry, and you can really see the symmetry on the butterflies in my grandfather's collection. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed learning about the life cycle of the butterfly today and learning about the different stages and what happens in each stage and learning about what makes an insect and some fun facts about butterflies and of course seeing this wonderful butterfly collection. I hope that you'll have an opportunity to see some butterflies maybe later this spring or this summer, and if you do, you'll know a little bit more about them. Have a great week, boys and girls, learning about butterflies. I'll see you again soon. Bye.